Good morning. As usual, we are in our backyard taking the big girl out today for a spin. We are heading out to Taupo to see our friends who's been to hospital, so might as well make it a road trip. The weather seems quite lovely, so yeah, I will try to see to show you some more of the New Zealand scenery if we manage to film some. So this might not come to any fruition, but you will never know, but it may, so I might be able to post it later on. Bike's ready. I shoved a piece of camera on the side of my helmet, so we'll see what we get up to. See you on the road. Let's get this bike started. Doesn't appear to be any kickstart. Is this it? No, it doesn't move. Oh, electric stuff. We've been riding all over the gravel, so she hasn't been washed in ages, but she's good fun. When I ride by myself, I never stop in the cafes and places. I just keep riding. I eat something at the petrol station, pick a block of cheese out of the supermarket, and then just keep going. It's quite nice to go with my co-pilot, my partner, so we can actually stop and enjoy a bit of time together and eat something nice. At the moment we are in a place called Munch. It's a 100% gluten-free place. My partner is celiac, so it's a good place to come and eat. Yeah, have a good feed, good breakfast. Time to ride again. Breakfast accomplished. This is Palmerston North. You don't see very much of it, but this is it. This is one of the streets. Yay! Exciting. We have another 3.5 hours of riding before we get to Taupo. So yeah, we'll do some photos from the national park and places. Lovely phone. Beautiful, isn't it? He stopped in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know what place is called. It's barns and stuff. There is a tiny little coffee cart where you would least expect it. And we stopped into a little gallery called Riwa Gallery. There's a guy, there's a local potter. So he's selling nice little pots and cups and plates and whatnot. So we always wanted to stop there, but always just going by. So yeah, it's a little Riwa Gallery, and yeah, beautiful little spot. Quite nice and peaceful, and lots of fresh produce. There is New Zealand's quite cool that there is lots of honesty boxes for selling stuff. So as much as you drive through the country, you find a whole bunch of things like this little thing called it's an honesty box, but free range eggs. You pick yourself eggs, and then what else do they have? Oh, look, a little flannel cloths and some produce, and you just put your coins down in there and take home what you want. I love it. Honesty boxes are absolutely smashing. I love it. Time for a coffee. Nope. We are in a place called Wairau. Can't see much, just a petrol station, but we will be entering a national park, Tongariro, with Ruapehu, with the 3 volcanoes, Tongariro, Ruapehu and Naruhoi. Hopefully you get to see some. I'll try to film it on the GoPro, but we'll pause somewhere along the way. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Excuse my helmet here. Alright, baby girl's there, Kira's over there, and this is Taupo. It's absolutely stunning here. I don't know if you know much about the history of this lake. It was a volcano, and it blew up, I don't know, a long time ago, and it created a massive crater which later on filled with water, and that's what the lake is. And supposedly they say that the column of ash what shot up was seen in China, so you can kind of imagine if you are on the other hemisphere and you see ash in the sky and it's from the other side of the world, how big it have to be. So yeah, it was alright. It was big enough, but it created this monster lake, and it's absolutely pristine, clean water. It was a bit wavy, but when you were coming over you could see right through it. I don't know if you can see. Hello birds. I don't know if you can see the color and the transparency of the water. Yeah, so this is Taupo. We're gonna go into a motel, then later on we catch up with a couple friends, and yeah, have a bit of fun. See you later. Lake is down there. This is a kind of the middle of the town. Quite like Taupo. They do lots of cool treks and running and triathlons and a bunch of cool stuff. It's a pretty sweet place. It's a perfect view of the volcanoes at the back. You can see the... where's my finger? No, that doesn't work. You have the first one, Tongariro, then peak is Naruhoi, and then the biggest one is Ruapehu. 3 in a row. Stunning! Good morning. It's another day. We are at, I don't even know what park it is called, but it's next to Waikato River. And sun's just coming up. And we're going for a little run to the Hookah Falls, which you have to visit if you are ever here. It's amazing. Come and have a look.
I'm taking a video of another New Zealand coming.
Yeah. It's real New Zealand. All this area is super thermal, as you can see. Down there is a little hot pool pond. You can go for a swim. It's about, I don't know, 8 degrees right now, Celsius. And the water's pretty hot down there, so you can go and bathe if you want. Yeah, it's a pretty stunning place, isn't it? Alright, here we are coming to the Hookah Falls. It is where the Waikato River comes into a tiny channel, create a crazy amount of water shooting right through a pinprick of a hole type of thing. Don't ask me how much water it is, like fuck ton. So much water goes through it. It's not advised to swim in it, as you will see. But come and run with me the last little bit. Excuse me, a shaky camera. You can imagine that all the river coming through this channel creates a massive power and force, which at the end of this channel creates a waterfall. And I don't know, there is like 12-meter hole of a whirlpool going through. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, I think they do jet boating at the end of it. And we came here nice and early, so it's not hordes of tourists in here. You can see that on that bridge would be hundreds of people trying to take photographs. Alright, let me literally run to the end of this. I'm sure you are not interested in seeing me running, but it gets us places faster. Alright, and this is the edge of the waterfall here. All the moisture water coming out. And the water must be warmer than the air temperature, because the mist that's hitting me is actually warming me up. How cool is that? It's well, it's a thermal river, so you would expect it to be warmer. It's not exactly freezing down there, which is kind of tempting to go for a swim, but I don't think you would come alive out of that. It's very unadvised. Alright, here is some stats. 200,000 liters of water over 9 meters every second. So that's a shit ton of water. Talking in a New Zealand metric system, it's a shit ton of water. Excuse me, breathless. I don't have a drone to do aerial shots, so I have to run up the hills manually. You like my drone centric? Alright. So, this is the mighty Huka Falls. If you are in New Zealand, worth a visit. It's absolutely magnificent. Yeah, you come to New Zealand and Taupo, come and have a look at the Huka Falls. Now it's time to run back. Good morning, good morning. We have run, we have exercised, we have seen some cool stuff, and it's time to head home. It was a cool little overnighter. Always nice to come here to Taupo. Weather's holding out, so let's ride home. My motorcycle has been hijacked. is our last stop. We are picking up a dozen of fresh duck eggs on the way home. So we have about an hour and a bit to go. So yeah, we have even tooted for service. So lady's coming up with a good soon. Exciting. There is little monkeys. Yum yum yum. Hey, we made it home. Happy, go lucky. Bike's parked. She's ready to sleep for a little while, and I can get back to original order, practicing welding, finishing, well, working on the Iron 1979, and yeah, if you hopefully you enjoyed this video, saw a little bit of New Zealand scenery. And made you excited about coming to New Zealand, maybe. It's a pretty interesting place and lots of nice roads to ride. Well, if you enjoyed what you've seen, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, saying g'day, saying where you come from and what you've seen. And also I was thinking maybe there is somewhat 390 of you would like my videos, and I thought maybe it'd be interesting to see or hear where I come from, whose videos you watch. So I thought I'll make a little introduction and a little bit of about me and some story about where I come from and what I'm doing here. Well, if you're interested in that, maybe write down in a comment yes or fuck off or whatever. Yeah, let me know. See you later.